So I don't know if I'm just a fanboy or I love the expansion, but there's a class yet I don't like. That's good to hear. I think this expansion has been relatively refreshing. Like, as much as I could sit here and say, like, wouldn't it be nice if they did like 100 things? You know, like, I think the things that they're focusing in on are really, really valuable. So last sort of saying, I really like it. Seems like there's a lot of interactivity that can be had, and that's actually something that's really interesting. I totally agree. So like, Randy was doing things like you get like sparks or something like that. So it's like cheering without having to sit here and like spend money, which is awesome, which is really awesome. Oh, I agree, Average. We're gonna have him on the podcast. We gotta. The challenge we have is that as we look at the alignment, and this isn't me dodging it. It's like we've talked. We haven't talked at Last Order directly about it, but when Chris and I talk and we look at our schedule. We've got, we want to get Last Order, we want to get, why is I drawing a blank? Tiny Blue Games. Yeah. We want to have them on the podcast. We've got this week Az from Heels versus Babyface, and we want to kind of mix it in because as much as like I love talking about Final Fantasy XIV, the podcast isn't a Final Fantasy podcast. So we're trying now that especially as Shadowbringers has, you know, come into its own. We have pretty much the content of 5.0 to kind of start to weave it in a bit better. Yeah, we've got we've got Dado from Dado Does Destiny. We've got Skill Up. We've got a lot of really big names confirmed already and scheduled for the podcast. And so we want to try to do, you know, like focus, you know, within like a really highlight people within the 14 community, and at the same time also like talk about. It's more like, if anything else, a creator-focused multiplayer MMO. Like, it's like that's kind of our bread and butter. But like we've even talked about having a couple people from kind of the fighting game community on, because like I love Smash. Like it should be a video game focused podcast. That's ultimately what it is. But I know we've had a lot of 14 coverage, rightfully so, and I'm not going to plan on stopping that anytime soon. It's like I've played this game for 9 years, and now I'm done talking. I'm really glad Walt enjoyed the Mario Maker video. Thank you so much, man. Maddie was actually making some new levels. I actually finished my first level, so I want to kind of do a post about that. I don't know if I'm going to do that on my personal channel, so if you guys haven't seen, I also have a link in the description below for Ginger Prime Gaming. I've got some stuff that's going to be going up this week on that. The goal for that is kind of like just to be able to kind of talk about more things about video games without overwhelming y'all's feed with work to game. And so if you guys are interested, be sure to hit the subscribe button over there too. We've got content for years. So much stuff, so many things that I'm working on. So I've got like I think I have a hopefully a fun video for you guys this week already recorded. I just need to finish editing it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Oh, more Mario Maker. Okay. So here's the challenge, and here's I mean, I'm hearing amazing things about Fire Emblem, and I love Fire Emblem. I'm not an expert at it. I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh yes, like I know everything about this game. No. Like I have played them. I've enjoyed them. Visually, that game looks incredible. Same thing for why am I drawing a blank on it? The Dragon Quest Builders 2. So that's out, and I'm like, gosh, I want to play that too. And honestly, I just have to figure it out because one of the things that, and I just like, I always like y'all's opinions and your thoughts. Is that I want to play. Did we hit the thing? Nope, I guess we did not. I want to play those games, but at the same time, I don't want to sit here and I know a lot of people are like, hey, when's this controller guide coming out? When's this coming out? And so it's like I want to like finish my draft, at least get Dark Knight out and see how I feel here in a couple of weeks. Like I would like to get Machinist done. I want to make sure I'm not losing progress, and all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, I went on this great detour with these great games, and then people are like, well, that, you know, like I'm hurting because it's like I literally need some help. And Thias, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that follow button over on Mixer. I wish I had my plunge. I wish I had plunge at this level. I miss plunge already. I'm the plunginator. Especially because plunge stacks now. Like once you get that trait, oh, it's so sweet. Well, and it's like I'm having fun with 14. But it would have been like, and I didn't have any, actually, I thought I was going to have more time to play video games this weekend, but did not have that ability. Did not have that ability. So Bridge says, is it me or is 14 endgame content just people spend running, not actually enjoying the content? I'm definitely a single player fan of Final Fantasy, but more like 14. Yes, there is, it's a subsection of the community. You know, it's not representative of the whole, so I wouldn't stress about it too much. There are people who, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to sit here and discount their enjoyment. They are going to get a lot of enjoyment out of working on and grinding out that content, but it's not, that's not how I mentally approach it. That's not how I prefer to approach it. I'm not going to sit here and judge them for not looking like they're having fun. Whoa, Octo, go Panic! Welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that follow button on Mixer. Hey, all right, we did it. Yeah, like, the game has a lot. I think it's important to understand within the 14 world is that I think, especially from Square Enix perspective, like, they want you to be able to enjoy other games as well. And they don't make a game where I wish they added a few things that added more to an investment, like capping the fates at rank 3 right now is fine as long as they add more ranks to it. And then if they do that to more zones, that would be really exciting, because I really actually, for whatever reason, enjoy that content. But I think a glamour level would go a long way, some form of that, just making, like, not having XP lose value and allowing you to, if you're still, like, enjoying and playing the game and having a good time, to play the game and have a good time. Like, you don't have to sit here and stress about it. Oh, I missed Plunge. And IP Snick 971, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. So we're going to be, I think it's Wednesday. I need to email him, and I'm going to do that today. Looks like Annie's laying down to sleep finally. I want to, like, just confirm we've got it scheduled for Wednesday. What I'm thinking of doing, though, like, honestly, like, with all the kind of the chutzpah around Twitch, like, I have no, you know, major love to that. And last order with the follow on Mixer. Yes. I like the interface of Mixer. Like, there's some really cool things, and it's such a small niche world right now.